Hi everybody. I am going to do my follow-up video for my Q&A. And one of the questions that was on that video that people left were, one, what was your favorite food when you were growing up? It was McDonald's, tacos, pizza, hot dogs, pancakes. That was my favorite food then. Another one was, what was your favorite TV show when you were growing up? Well, when I was growing up, my favorite TV shows were Lamb Chops, Bozo, Happy Days, Puff and Stuff, Family Affair, Little House on the Prairie, The Waltons. Another question was, what was your favorite foods now? My favorite foods now are Chinese food, pizza, fish fillets from McDonald's, tacos, egg rolls, another question that was put to me was, how many kids do I have? I have 3 kids of my own, 3, no, scratch that, 2 stepkids from my late husband, and the guy that I'm going to marry now has 2 kids. Another question, excuse me, is your mom and dad still alive? No, my mom had passed away July 17th, 2014. And my stepfather had passed away. Well, thank you, I'm not a catwalk. My stepfather had passed away November 2017. One question was, how many brothers or sisters do I have? My mom and my stepfather has 2 boys and 3 girls. My biological father has 3 kids. My mother and my biological father had just me. Another question that was asked was, what happened to your husband? My late husband was diagnosed with carcinoma, which is cancer. It was lung and brain cancer. He was diagnosed March 13th, 2015, and he passed away April the 15th, 2015. Another question that was asked was I in the service? No. I'm an Army kid. My late husband was in the Army. The guy that I'm going to marry, he was in the service too, but he is retired. So this was all the questions that was on that video. And I could tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm a widow. I have 3 kids of my own. I graduated high school in 1986. 2 weeks later, my oldest son was born. And no, I did not raise him. My mother and my stepfather did, because I had just gotten out of high school. And at that time, they wouldn't hire me right at the moment anyway, after I had gotten out of high school, because I was still pregnant for him. Then 2 weeks later, he was born. So my mother and I went down to the courthouse and I signed custody over to her. So I love him just as much as I do my other children. Well, this concludes the Q&A. And you guys have a wonderful weekend and rest of the week. And happy, my minute, blah, blah. I lost thought for a minute. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, I meant. You have a nice night. Bye now.